Hello everyone, thought I'd do an update on my solar shed addiction. This would be the solar shed. Got upper panels, 3 100 watts, one 80 watt, and another 80 watt. One left here, it's 130 watt. That monster there's 250 watt, 24 volt. Down here we have a 50, 40, and a 40. And these are them Harbor Freight amphibious pieces of junk. But they charge a few batteries inside just for lighting and stuff. So we got our little antenna here for the radio inside for entertainment, I guess you'd say. I got this wire here. This is the input. It comes off a sub panel inside the shop. It's 100 amp service. No way I would ever use that much, but you know, bigger wire is better, right? Little solar light panel there I use inside. Go inside here. Looks like the table. All the tools of mass destruction. Of course, the solar shed is never finished. A wall, a few voltage meters, stuff like that. A couple disconnects. Just run the solar panels through them so I can disconnect them if I want to do a little maintenance here and there. Little battery tender. It's a gel one. Got 6 gel solar batteries, 100 amp hours each. Sounds like a dog wants in. Oh, hold on. Come on, Millie. Then we have the MPPT charge controller. One of the Chinese, Japanese ones. Actually works really well. Looks like, you know, we're at 13 volts in the batteries right now. Doing a bulk charge, 2.79 amps. Like I said, it's really cloudy outside. It's winter time here in Idaho. Couple inverters, modified swine 1500 watt. Just use that for tools and stuff for building in the shed. There's a pure sine 800 watt. Like I said, it just powers lights and stuff in here. A little laptop for doing a little research. Got these power strips up here. You buy them at Harbor Freight. They're just really nice. This is a 12 volt one. It's just coming off the inverters. Then you have the top one here, which is on a breaker coming from the sub panel. So if I ever need to charge the batteries or something because it's cloudy for days on days, I just plug it in there. This power strip here would be the where I feed the voltage back into the house. Inverter wise, grid tie inverters, I have a 300 watt here. It's got 180 watts going to it. One 100 watt, 240 watt panels. She pushes out probably about 100 watts off that deal. I've never really had any good sunlight since I built this shed, so I'm sure it'll go up in the summertime. Looks like it's doing 40 right now. Next one down is a 500 watt. It has 250 watts of panels to it. And it is doing about 55, 57 watts right now. Like I said, it's cloudy. Next one down is a 400 watt. Run that strictly off the batteries during the night, so I'm getting something when it starts. It pushes around, looks like about 70, 71. Underneath that one, another 300 watt. It's got 130 watts of panels to it. It's pushing, let's see, looks like about 28 right now. Over here we have a 500 watt 24 volt, and that would be running off that single 250 watt panel. It likes sunlight a lot more than the other ones. I don't know, I think it's a 24 volt deal. So until you really get a decent amount of sunlight, it doesn't produce a lot. It's doing 31 right now. If the sun breaks through the clouds, it'll jump up to probably about 180 to 200 watts. And little AC to DC to AC inverter I used to run a little stereo here for entertainment in the shed. The Harbor Freight charge controller, actually what it does is just charge a few batteries down here underneath the beer cans. Oh, if you can see, just 3 car batteries. Just use it to run things inside the shed here. It's actually running this little electric heater here. It's a 400 or 800 watt one, just running off the inverter to heat the place, so it's free heat. That would be Otto. He's looking for his ball probably. And Melly. And there's Detail. Oh, this ain't about the dogs, is it? Little Pendleton. It's good stuff. Couple outlets here running off the box, 20 amp. Use the bottom one to feed into the house. The top one I use to power things in here if it's real cloudy and stuff for a few days. 100 amp sub panel coming off the shop. Never, like I said, I'd never use 100 amps, but I guess bigger's better, right? And that would be the big wire coming in from outside. Bought this wire because it was a lot cheaper than copper. It's actually an aluminum electrical wire. It'll handle 100 amps. Only costs like $100 to go 70 some foot, so worked out pretty good. We got my buddy heater here. That's for heating up the place real quick. Runs off little propane tanks. And then if you want to pan out here, it shows the whole interior. It's a 10 by 10 shed. Home Depot, build yourself deal. And, like I said, it's in the works. I will update you as I change it. Thanks all.